Video games are about being bold, being different, being better. And that's why I really appreciate researching game design, seeing how specifically people make the most amazing art that tens of millions of us, enjoy, get addicted to, spend billions of dollars on. Well, currently, the incredibly famous streamer Dr. Disrespect is making his own first-person shooter. And honestly, I was excited about it until he announced it's going to be completely full of NFTs, and if anybody thinks that's a bad plan, he thinks you are stupid. But let's talk about that. What's up, gamers? DreamcastGuy here. Please like this video and subscribe if you haven't already. Now, I want to be very, very clear before we start to go into his very ridiculous tweets. I am a mega fan of Dr. Disrespect. His real name is Guy Beam. Dr. Disrespect is a very entertaining streamer all around. Basically, this guy, he plays like a 80s supervillain. He constantly likes to get crazy headshots, talk trash, pretend that everybody sucks. But in real life, Guy Beam is not a complete goofball. He actually worked previously on a bunch of Call of Duty games. He's an Activision employee, and so he is experienced not just at winning the games, but even how they are made. Well, randomly, he has been trying to hype up the idea of his own game. He's formed his own game studio called Deadrop, it's called Midnight Society. Lots of videos of him being a silly self, but what's most important is they've been hyping up the game, this first-person shooter with lots of very cool art, very, very good music in these trailers, but we weren't sure how exactly this is going to play. Well, Guy Beam has started to finally talk about how this is going to work. Because let's face it, this trailer does look great. Well, it turns out the game is going to be heavily based on NFTs, non-fungible tokens. Essentially, he wants this to be like Escape from Tarkov. There's a game called Tarkov where basically you go in with a singular backpack and the supplies you find are the supplies you leave with. If you manage to find a big old huge assault rifle, really good body armor, a bulletproof helmet, things like that, you can leave or extract from the map, and if you do that, you keep that item. However, if you are killed by another player or a random NPC roaming across the map, your item is gone. Anybody else can loot your body and they take it. This plan, I think it creates a very addictive gameplay loop, but trying to put this into a game with an NFT system is absolutely insane. Truly, this tweet, everybody on the internet is absolutely roasting him, and I think he deserves it here. Imagine trying to extract, or in this case, escape with an item you discovered that's worth $100,000. Think about the entertainment value as a viewer, let alone as a player. A new PvP experience is upon us. Well, look, Guy Beam, I know you're worth like $50 million. If I am playing a game and I find basically a weapon skin worth $100,000, the stress would probably instantly kill me. But additionally, he is saying this: the concept of digital collectibles in an online game is so exciting to me, especially in an extraction type. People saying this is a scam and are just brain dead followers. Oh my god. The same people that spend a ton on skins for an annual release of a game. Same skins everyone has. Look at this. People saying, oh my gosh, an NFT blockchain game? I thought you were better than that. I was looking forward to your game. Should have known that when you dropped that exclusive NFT tokens for it. Everybody, legitimately everybody in here is saying it's a scam. Look at that. NFTs are a scam. This is a scam. Now, what else is weird is that a lot of other big streamers, I think, are financially incentivized to back this. People like Tim the Tatman who play with them a lot, I think they have a share in this company, Midnight Society. But people have been bringing up a very, very good point. This whole thing of like, all right, trying to sell skins, whatever. NFTs, though, the idea of these very expensive singular existence items, the problem with that in a PvP game comes down to a single word: hackers. What happens when a person goes into this Deadrop Midnight Society game and has an aimbot? What if there's 12 people on a map? They're all trying to scrounge for that last big, NFT skin so they can extract. And then suddenly, some guy rolls up and starts getting headshot, instantly locking onto every person one by one and taking them out. That hacker could easily take $1 million, a literal $1 million from a singular match of people that theoretically at some point somebody bought those skins. I mean, this is part of my problem with it, is not only does this just seem, in my opinion, not fun. Imagine playing a game and you do spend, I don't know, let's be generous and say you buy like a $200 game skin. I think some people probably, if this game does actually come out, some people are going to buy a $200 game skin, right? So their gun looks cool. Well, I think I would quit that game instantly, even if I was enjoying it, as soon as it doesn't get extracted with me. As soon as somebody kills me and takes that item from my backpack, why would I ever play it ever again? I think this whole idea of NFTs is very, very, very stupid, because honestly, they've done a bunch of research. The marketing line they keep saying is that, oh, in NFT, since you own it, you could take it and play it in a different game. Even Doc down here in the replies is like, deep down, he's being like, oh, you'll be able to take your game and put it into a different game. This will have multiple game platform functionality. Imagine having a digital collectible that has functionality in a completely different game that comes out 7 years later. They've done research. This doesn't work like that. Like, developers are not going to be able to take a shirt, a skin, let alone a gun, and take it from one game and put it into a different game. And additionally, like, look at this. What incentives does a game developer have to place 7-year-old game items from a completely different game into their game? Also, how am I supposed to keep a $100,000 item for, years? My problem with this is that this feels like super gambling. This feels like a predatory nature from the top to bottom. NFTs are made for weird tech bros to get easy money. I don't think a single gamer on the planet is excited for this. Even as a big fan of Dr. Disrespect, I gotta wonder, what the hell is he thinking? This just seems super bad from top to bottom. But what do you guys think about this? Please tell me your thoughts in the comments down below. I wanted to talk about this because honestly, I truly despise NFTs, and it feels good to kind of vent about such a high profile, as everybody has said, scam. Well, thanks so much for watching. If you could like this video and subscribe if you haven't already, and please keep dreaming. All right, back to playing Castlevania Dead Cells. Thanks so much for watching that video. If you want to see something else, you can always click this link to see what I put up last, or, subscribe and see what's coming up next. Also, I promise that whatever I do, it'll try not to suck.